Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen if you know your ex is monitoring your page.
The compound at Ajagunal was known for only one thing: silence. Not peace. Silence. The kind of silence that came from fear. Children never played loudly after 6 p.m. Women lowered their voices while cooking outside. Men returned from work, bathed quietly, and disappeared indoors like prisoners serving life sentences. And the reason for that silence had one name: Mama Felicia, the landlady. A tall, dark woman with permanently folded arms and a wrapper tied so tightly around her waist like she was always preparing for war. Her voice alone could make electricity blink. Every tenant in the compound feared her. She hated noise. She hated visitors. She hated bright clothes. And most importantly, she hated spoilt girls. Every morning by 5 a.m., she would bang on everybody's door with her long broomstick shouting about sanitation and morality. According to her, every problem in Nigeria came from girls wearing shorts. Nobody argued with her, until the day Zara moved into room 7. That afternoon, the compound heard the sound before they saw the person. Loud Afrobeats blasted from a small taxi entering the narrow compound road. Children rushed outside. Women peeped through curtains. Men adjusted their singlets. Then Zara stepped out. The entire compound froze. She wore pink shorts so tiny that Mom Nkechi nearly swallowed her chewing stick in shock. A white crop top hugged her body tightly, while long braids swung behind her waist. One giant pair of sunglasses sat on her face even though there was no sunlight left. And the heels announced her presence like government sirens. Cock, cock, cock. She dragged 2 oversized pink boxes while talking loudly on her phone. Bestie, this compound is giving poverty, but we move. The children laughed immediately. Mama Nkechi crossed herself. 3 bachelors sitting near the tap suddenly sat up straight like soldiers during parade. Zara stopped in the middle of the compound, removed her glasses dramatically, and looked around. Wait, oh, why everywhere dry like burial ground? Nobody answered. Then Mama Felicia appeared from nowhere. The compound became still instantly. Even birds respected that woman. She walked slowly toward Zara like an inspector coming to shut down illegal business. Who are you? Zara removed gum from one side of her mouth. I'm the new tenant. Mama Felicia looked her up and down with disgust. Where are your clothes? The bachelors quickly bent their heads to hide laughter. Zara blinked slowly. These are clothes now. Mama Felicia inhaled deeply. In this compound, we dress decently. Zara smiled carelessly. In this Nigeria, everybody minds their business. A dangerous silence entered the compound. Everybody expected thunder. But Zara simply continued dragging her boxes while speaking loudly into her phone. Guys, you people can see the welcome committee. This content go choke. That was the beginning of war. The first week changed the compound completely. Before Zara arrived, nights were quiet. Now every night by 9 p.m., Room 7 transformed into nightclub headquarters. Ring light, music, perfume, laughter, TikTok live. Tap the screen, guys. Her voice
Tap the screen
echoed
if you
through
know
the
your
entire
ex is
compound every
monitoring
single
your
night.
page.
Tap the screen if you know your ex is monitoring your page. The children started repeating it during afternoon football. Even old Papa Emeka mistakenly shouted, "Tap the screen," while praying during morning devotion. The compound was losing control. Every night, Zara danced live wearing tiny shorts, oversized shirts, mini dresses, and colorful wigs while shouting at invisible followers. Moderator, where are my gifts? Can we get roses? Who's sending lions tonight?
to win?
The men in the compound suddenly developed insomnia. Nobody slept early anymore. Generators stayed on longer. People suddenly started fetching water around Zara's room for no reason. One man even began bathing twice every evening. Mama Felicia watched everything like a volcano waiting to erupt. One particular night, the compound almost exploded. Zara wore a red silk nightdress and fluffy slippers while sitting outside during TikTok Live. She was eating suya loudly and laughing like a rich influencer. Guys, Tell me
Guys,
why
tell me
African
why
aunties think
African
they own
aunties
everybody.
think they own
Thousands of viewers
everybody.
flooded her live. Then Mama Felicia stormed outside. What is this nonsense every night? Zara slowly turned her camera toward the woman. Guys, she's here again. Viewers started commenting rapidly. Who's that? Your village people? Old Mama jealous. Zara burst into loud laughter. Mama Felicia nearly fainted from anger. You are disgracing this compound. Zara chewed gum slowly. People think they can control everybody in my compound. The viewers loved it. Virtual gifts started pouring. Tap tap the screen, guys. We have content. The compound gathered quietly. Children watched from windows. Men pretended to fetch water. Women stood behind doors listening carefully. Mama Felicia pointed angrily. You will not bring prostitution behavior here. The compound gasped. Zara removed her bonnet dramatically. Ah, because person fine. Fine coup. Mama Felicia almost screamed. You wear nonsense every day. Zara stood up slowly in her tiny shorts and heels. And your husband still looks at me. Is it my fault? The compound exploded. Men disappeared instantly. Women shouted. One bucket even fell somewhere. Mama Felicia nearly attacked her physically. But Zara turned back to her live audience laughing loudly. Guys, can you imagine? Tap the screen if your neighbor is your biggest fan. From that day, the compound became entertainment headquarters. People from nearby streets started hanging around outside at night just to hear the daily drama. One evening, Zara returned with 3 shopping bags and green braids. The bachelors nearly caused accident fighting to help carry her bags. Mama Nkechi watched from her window hissing. See, useless men. But even she couldn't stop watching. Zara had become impossible to ignore. Children loved her because she bought them ice cream. Women hated her but secretly copied her hairstyles. Men admired her openly. Even the compound gateman began spraying perfume before evening duty. Then one dangerous thing happened. Mama Felicia's only son returned from Abuja. His name was Toby. Tall, quiet, handsome, fresh skin, corporate boy. The kind of man Nigerian mothers pray for during midnight vigils. The moment Toby entered the compound, every woman adjusted their wrappers proudly. Mama Felicia smiled for the first time in years. My son has arrived. But unfortunately, at that exact moment, Zara stepped outside wearing tiny denim shorts and an oversized shirt hanging off one shoulder while recording a TikTok transition. Their eyes met instantly, and trouble officially entered the compound. Toby paused. Zara paused. Even the compound generator sounded nervous. Then Zara casually continued dancing. "'Cause I'm a savage." Toby couldn't stop staring. Mama Felicia noticed immediately. Her blood pressure rose spiritually. "Toby." He blinked quickly. "Yes, Mama. Carry your bag inside." But it was already too late. That night, Toby could not sleep, because Zara's laughter echoed across the compound again. Tap tap the screen. He peeped through his curtain quietly, and there she was, under ring light, laughing, dancing, reading comments, looking beautiful without even trying. For the first time in years, Toby smiled foolishly at somebody's daughter. Meanwhile, Zara noticed him too. The next evening, her TikTok live became extra dramatic. She wore a black mini dress, long lashes, red lipstick, and perfume strong enough to confuse destinies. The bachelors nearly fainted. Toby pretended to read newspaper outside but couldn't focus. Zara smiled knowingly during live. Guys, somebody's son is pretending not to watch me. Her audience exploded. Toby looked away immediately. Mama Felicia came outside and nearly collapsed from anger. "Toby, come inside." But the damage had started already. Soon, rumors spread through the compound. Toby likes Zara. Mama Felicia will die. That girl is a problem. And truly, Zara was a problem. Because suddenly everybody in the compound started changing. Girls began wearing lip gloss. Boys downloaded TikTok. Women started buying brighter wigs secretly. Even Mama Nkechi practiced dance challenges alone at midnight. The compound that once slept by 8 p.m. now stayed awake till midnight. Laughter returned. Music returned. Life returned. But Mama Felicia saw it differently. To her, Zara was corruption, and she was determined to remove her from the compound, no matter what it cost. One rainy evening, she gathered all tenants for emergency meeting. Everybody sat outside under dim light while mosquitoes attended freely. Mama Felicia stood like angry headmistress. This compound has lost discipline. Everybody knew who she meant. Zara arrived late wearing fluffy pajamas and chewing gum loudly. Sorry guys, my live was booming. Mama Felicia ignored her. Somebody here is teaching children bad behavior. Zara laughed softly. Our auntie. TikTok is not witchcraft. You are immoral. And yet your son follows me on TikTok. The compound screamed. Toby nearly died. Mama Felicia turned slowly toward her son. Toby. He started sweating instantly. The tenants enjoyed every second. Finally, the strict compound had met its match. And Zara? She was only getting started. As she returned to her room that night, she switched on her ring light again. Music blasted loudly. Her followers entered rapidly. She smiled mischievously at the camera. Guys, tonight's episode is hot. Then she laughed loudly while the entire compound listened. Tap tap the screen. The compound that was once silent had finally found its biggest disturbance. Zara. What started as one Gen Z girl moving into a strict Nigerian compound slowly turned into daily chaos, gossip, laughter, jealousy, TikTok battles, and secret attraction. Mama Felicia wanted peace and discipline, but Zara brought ring lights, crop tops, loud laughter, and tap-tap-the-screen energy into everybody's life. But the real problem has only just begun. Because now, Mama Felicia's own son is falling for the one girl she cannot control. Will Zara finally leave the compound? Will Mama Felicia succeed in chasing her away? Or will this compound become the headquarters of chaos forever? Find out in part 2. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, tap the screen.